Yep, started the recording.
Okay.
Yeah, started. Yeah.
All right. Able to see the screen?
Not yet.
Okay. Wait.
Yeah, it's coming up. Yep,
It's
not
coming
bad.
up. For you, you are able to see the recording time, right? Zero zero some number.
Yeah, 22 seconds. Yeah.
Okay, fine, fine. Then let us start it here. Okay, see, today what I decided is I will actually touch upon the DAD and the Nexus. Okay, let
Okay.
us try to complete these two topics today, and then the pending topic will be Agile Fluency Model, Jira Basics, Rally Basics, and the Version 1 Basics that we will see in the forthcoming classes one by one. Okay, now let me get into this DAD, which is called a disciplined agile agile delivery. Okay, now one thing what I like to say is before I get into the that, let us actually touch upon the basics of a framework, and then we will get into the that. Okay, so once I start explaining you the that, once I start explaining you the goal oriented approach and what are all the life cycles is supported by that, then you can understand probably where, okay, when to go for a that. Now, you can actually tell me based on your experience. Generally, what do you mean by a framework, like in this context, agile framework?
Um, agile is a mindset, right? To bring
Correct.
uh, nimbleness to a process
Hmm.
and be open to change,
Right.
looking ahead and working with customer towards the customer satisfaction, right? That's the whole idea
Right.
behind agile. But how do we put that in practice, right?
Hmm.
That is agile is just like it's a thought process. So
Okay.
there is something required to put that in a structure or a processes which team can follow to get those benefits. So that's what frameworks bring in. Uh, like
Yeah.
Scrum,
So.
it helps you with putting your whole cycle into 2 weeks sprint,
Mm-hmm.
uh, to plan in a shorter cycle, deliver faster value, and things like those. So every framework brings their own different perspective and
Okay.
help you gain that agility.
Okay. Okay. Nitesh, one second. For some strange reason, I could see only here 0.00. But from your end, you are confirmed, right? It is going on. The recording is going on. Some numbers.
Yeah, showing 2.47
All
2
right,
minutes
all right.
47
Then
seconds.
let it go, let it go. Okay, fine. Now, see, in terms of the frameworks, no, the basics is it is giving you a some kind of a structured approach, and also it is by and large predefined. For example, when you take scaled agile framework, it is having a structured approach to do both horizontal scaling across the teams and also do a vertical scaling. When I say vertical scaling from the teams, how am I going to product line? Probably at a program layer LOB, and from there to the portfolios or the product groups. Okay, something like that. This product lines, product groups is one kind of a nomenclature terminology. Project, program, portfolio is okay, some other vocabulary based on the ecosystem or the context. You can use the word selectively. Now the point is, in terms of a framework, it is giving you a structure and it is giving you some predefined way of getting the things done. And another information I can tell is it is giving the basic skeleton view, and then on top of it, you can actually decorate it. When I say decorate, you can add some customization or contextualization, correct? Which is called a framework. Now the
Right.
point here is in the name of customization or contextualization, one should not compromise on the values of the framework. Okay, that point we need to keep in mind. Now this seemed to be a good beginning point. When you start the journey, this is a good point. But then approach, it's something limits sometimes the appropriate actions. For example, in your own project ecosystem or the product landscape, you may feel that something else I need to do, but unfortunately your framework may not give the basic building blocks to build basic building blocks to do it. Now let me tell you some of the context, right? When I say context, what I meant is it could be a project-driven ecosystem, or it could be a product-driven, ecosystem, or it could be an ecosystem wherein we have multiple vendors co-jointly need to work, or it could be by and large a geographically distributed team. So what are we seeing here? Here we are seeing different patterns or context. Okay, now based on their own nature of the context, we need to begin the journey and then keep evolving the way of working, right? So the beauty of this DAD is it is not a framework, it is a toolkit. This is the fundamental difference between a framework and a toolkit. Toolkit means, okay, what to tell? See, it is like a first aid box. Depending upon the extent of the injury, depending upon what you need to do, selectively you can take certain medicines from the first aid box. And also it is like a toolkit, right? What we use, what we keep in our car. If you want to change the tire, then you take your appropriate tools and then use it. So disciplined agile delivery, first of all, it is not a framework, because if it is a framework, everything will be predefined and you can do only minimum customization. Whereas when you take that, it is more of something called a goal oriented approach, okay, which I will be explaining further. But the concept is this: that is not a framework, it is a toolkit. Now with this mindset, with this perspective and background detail, we are now going to begin the class. Okay, any questions till now, or one or two things which you like to ask or say?
No, let's continue.
Okay, fine.